Hello, this is Meku from Maths and Physics Tutor. Today we'll talk about equivalent fractions. I want to look at halves first. And imagine you have one box and we consider it as a one whole. And if we divide it into two equal portions, each portion will be equal to half. And what else is the same as half? So consider we are using the same size box, but this time round we'll be dividing into four equal portions. So that half will equal to be 2/4. So we can use the same size of box again, but this time round we'll divide it into six equal portions. So that half will be 3/6. And we will also consider the same size box again, and this time round we divide it into 12 equal portions. So that half will be equal to 6/12. How could I have known that these were all the same as half without seeing the diagrams? Um, can you think of a number that goes in both the numerator and the denominator? In other words, common factor. For example, for 6/12, 6 goes in 6 and 12. In other words, you can find 6 and 12 in 6 times table. So divide 6 by 6 is 1, divide 12 by 6 is 2, and 3 goes into 3 and 6. That means 3 is the highest common factor of 3 and 6. So if we divide both the numerator and denominator by 3, we'll get half. And 2 goes into both 2 and 4. So dividing 2 by 2 and 4 divided by 2, it gives you half. So when we simplify all these fractions, it gives you back to half. So all these fractions are the same, and they have this equal value. So we call them equivalent fractions. So what about 2/3? Imagine you have the same size box as before, but this time we divide it into three equal portions. But two portion of them is called 2/3. And if we have the same size of box and this time around we divide it into six equal portions, and four of them will make 4/6, which is equal to 2/3. And again, consider the same size box, but this time we divide this box into 9 equal portions, and 6/9 will be the same as 2/3, which is the same as 4/6. And if we can also consider the same size box as before, and this time divided into 12 equal portions, and 8/12 will be the same as 2/3, which is the same as 4/6 and 6/9. 4 goes into 8 and 12. So 4 is the highest common factor for 8 and 12. So we can divide 8 by 4, it gives you 2. 12 divided by 4, it gives you 3. And 3 goes into 6 and 9. So we can divide 6 and 9 by 3, it gives you 2/3. And 2 goes in 4 and 6. That means we can divide 4 and 6 by 2, and it gives you 2/3. So when we simplify all these fractions, it gives you back to 2/3. So they have the same value. So all these fractions are called equivalent fractions, or sometimes we can call it the same fractions. What about 8/10? How do we simplify this? Can you think of any number which divide both 8 and 10? Of course, 8 and 10 are even numbers. Divide both 8 and 10 by 2, it gives you 4/5, which means if you have the same size box and divide it into 5 equal portions, 4 out of 5 is the same as 8/10. So what about 9/12? We can divide both numerator and denominator by 3. It gives you 3/4, which means if you have the same box and divide it into 4 equal portions, 3/4 is the same as 9/12. And last example, we have 18 over 24. I know both the numbers are even, so that means it can be divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9, 24 divided by 2 is 12. And again, we can divide by 3 because we can find 9 and 12 in 3 times table. So if you divide both the numerator and denominator, you get 3/4. So this is the simplified fraction of 18 over 24. What it means, if you have the same size of box and divided by 4, 3/4 will be the same size as 18 over 24. By the way, in this fraction, we can simplify 18 over 24 by 6 because 6 is the highest times table. You'll find 18 and 24. So 18 and 24 will be in the 6 times table. So you can divide both the numbers by 6 to get 3/4. I hope you understand my explanation. If you do, please pause this video and have a go with these questions. Once you finish, you can play the video to check the answers. Here we go. These are the answers. I hope you all get it right. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe and like my video. I'll come up with more maths tutorial videos soon. Until then, bye bye.